Hi everyone and welcome back. We're reading Ghost Boys by Jewel Parker Rhodes and we are on an alive chapter. December the 8th, school. Mr. Myers is one of only 2 men who teach in the whole middle school. I know he wasn't a cool kid. He keeps making it hard for us uncool kids. It's like he didn't learn anything growing up. Right now he's introducing a new student. Seriously, like standing in front of the class is going to make you feel welcome. It's like giving a kid a sign saying, "Kick me." The new kid knows. He looks grim. He wears baggy jeans and a hoodie. His hood's up. Mr. Myers pulls it down and you can see curly black shoulder-length hair, almost like a girl's. I groan. "Carlos is from San Antonio, Texas," chimes Mr. Myers. "He's lucky. He had classes in Spanish and English." "Eddie, you speak Spanish, don't you?" "I speak Dominican, don't know Texas Spanish." Everyone in the class snickers. Carlos's face reddens. Mr. Myers blinks. "It'd be nice if everyone helped Carlos feel welcome here in Chicago." Everyone groans. Mr. Myers is making everything worse, making him stand out, be needy, expecting us kids to help when all we want to do is survive. Hopeful, Mr. Myers scans the room. Carlos looks like he's going to cry. He's not tough enough for this school. I feel sorry for him. "Hola," I say, then wince. What's the matter with me? Carlos smiles. Mr. Myers acts like he wants to shake my hand. He points for Carlos to sit in a chair next to me. There's always empty chairs next to me. I glance back at Eddie. He makes a fist, twisting it in his palm. He's going to kill me. It won't be as bad as Carlos's beating. New students are beat down magnets. In Chicago, some kids speak Spanish at home, never at school. On parent night, if Eddie has to speak Spanish to his mum, he covers his mouth and whispers. He thinks speaking Spanish in school isn't cool. He makes faces when his mum tries to talk with his teachers. I wish I could speak another language. Hola is all I know. Truth is, I have enough trouble speaking the right words in English and not having crews like Eddie, Snap and Mike picking on me saying, "Stuck up, teacher's pet." All because I don't act bored, disrespectful in class or pushy, loud at break. I wish I were done with middle school. I get tired of dreaming about how life's going to be different when I grow up. Right now it's stupid, stupid, stupid. Hey! I walk faster, trying to escape Carlos. "Lunch?" Carlos tugs my arm. Dead winter, his hoodie isn't going to protect against the cold. I take pity on him. It's not his fault his family moved to Chicago. "This is how you do it," I say. "Follow me." I walk quick and Carlos follows me into the cafeteria. No mushy food, no plates. Carlos nods. Then, wary, he looks around for Eddie. I don't tell him Mike punches the hardest. Snap likes to bite. "Don't slow me down," I warn. I cut the line. Some kids howl. I don't care. Being patient during lunchtime can get me whipped. I grab a sandwich, apple and a carton of milk. Carlos does the same. There's stitching on his t-shirt. Our school gets all kinds of poor. There's a little bit poor, more poor, then poorer than poor. My family's a little bit poor as long as both my parents work. Carlos's family might be worse. I think, today is a red-hot emergency. Without Carlos, it'd just be yellow. "Come on!" I run. Carlos follows, tripping up flights of stairs. "Here!" The bathroom on the highest floor is nearly always empty. Kids like to walk down, not up. Usually, I take the stool furthest away, next to the window, but I let Carlos have it. "Plant your feet on the seat. No one can see your shoes. Eat." Carlos stares at me like I'm crazy. It works. I go into the next stall, lock the door and unwrap my sandwich. I listen close. After a minute, I hear Carlos unwrap his sandwich. Wonder if he got tuna fish. "Thanks." "No problem." School toilets don't have covers. We both squat over toilet water eating sandwiches. My apple is in my pocket. Milk balances on the toilet paper roll. Funny, it feels better not doing this by myself. less lonely. Bearden isn't a bad school, I say, trying to be helpful. In San Antonio, school's always trouble. Everyone fights. Everyone's afraid. I hope it's better here. The tuna's dirt dry. I almost choke. We fight here too, I say, honest. That's why we have security guards, metal detectors. I hear Carlos breathing. He knows what I'm saying. Chicago is probably worse than San Antonio. I wasn't trying to lie, Carlos, not really. I didn't want to make you feel bad. Carlos laughs. It's okay. Every school is bad. But here? Lunch over a toilet? That's a new one. I laugh. What can I say? The bathroom is my favourite hiding place. No one looks for me here. Even if a kid comes in, they don't bother with the end stalls. I stay quiet until I hear a flush, hand washing, and the door swinging open and shut. I smack the green stall. Carlos smacks back. Smack, smack. I add syncopated slaps. He does too. Slap, slap, slap. I slap. He slaps. Slap, slap, slap. Smack goes Carlos. Smack, smack, slap. Carlos hums, whistles. Soon we're playing a rhythm on the graffiti-covered stalls like we're playing bongos. I decide Carlos is cool. He's smart enough to latch on to me. If I was new, I'd latch on to someone too. Amigo? He asks tentatively. Friend? I'm not sure how to answer. Middle school is like a country. Alliances are hard, dangerous. Other kids' fights become your fights. You have to worry about your friends' friends, their gangs on the streets and in school. Everyone's in a crew. Except me. Sure, I get picked on, mostly when Mike, Eddie and Snap are bored. I'm an easy target. They can bully me but not have to war with any friends. The only advantage of being lonely is not worrying about being anyone else's backup. Friend? Carlos asks again. If this was San Antonio, I would have said hi to you. He pauses. We can look out for each other. I shudder. I can't see his face, but I hear the hope. By 5th grade, I gave up on friends. It's pathetic. 7th grade, Carlos is still hoping to be cool, to have a friend. I didn't want to move, but my dad's a foreman now for a River North construction. It's a big deal, good for my family, more money. My mum's having a baby. Carlos quiets. I can tell he's a worrier. His voice strains like mine. He probably tries to be good all the time too. Carlos blurts. I didn't have friends in San Antonio. It isn't fair to live in 2 different cities and not have any friends. Yes, I say, not believing myself, not believing I'd risk it. Friends. Can't see each other's faces, but I know we're both smiling. I think Mr. Myers would be proud of me. Grandma too. Shh. Bathroom door squeaks, then slams. Whack. Even though I can't see him, I sense, like me, Carlos freezes. Rubber soles squeak, boots stomp, Mike, and then bam, they hit a bathroom stall door. Empty, hollers Snap. Bam, 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 bam. They hit my stall door. It's locked. I see Snap's Air Jordans, Mike's boots. Eddie bends, trying to see in. I keep still. He can't see above the toilet's base. Bam! The last door flies open. No, no, no! Carlos didn't lock the stall door. Got you, Eddie crows. Stop, stop! Mike is dragging Carlos. I can see his legs kicking, hear him gripping, grasping, trying to cling on, stay in the stall. Leave me alone! I slide the lock. Leave him alone! I holler. Eddie pushes me and I fall onto the toilet, scrambling to stay dry. Carlos is crying. I rush out, pulling Mike off him. Mike punches me. Eddie grabs my collar. Stop! Leave him alone! You're nothing in Chicago. Say it. Snap twists Carlos's arm. Say it. I'm nothing. Carlos glares. You're a jerk. Snap twists harder. A pimple like Jerome. Mike and Eddie laugh. Angry, Carlos jerks free. His leg swings back. Don't, I warn. Carlos kicks. Snap howls, grabs his knee. Carlos punches, but his fist barely hits Snap's shoulder. Mike punches Carlos. He falls backwards. Then Mike and Snap are both kicking Carlos in the stomach, the head. Carlos is twisting, his arms flailing. Eddie holds me back. I tug hard. I'm telling, I scream. I don't care if I'm a stitch. I'm going to tell. Eddie slams me against the wall. All three look at me, faces snarled. They're furious. They didn't expect me to stand up to them. I'm shaking. At least Carlos isn't getting kicked. But they're going to hurt me, really hurt me. Scared, I brace myself. I'm not going to beg. Eddie laughs, his goofy, creepy laugh. Mike shoves my shoulder. Don't tell anybody, he threatens. Yeah, adds Snap. You won't be telling anybody anything. Muerto. We all turn. Carlos has a gun. Thanks very much for listening. See you next time.